Darling, you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily if you're new. Today I'm going to do a really quick, elegant 5-minute hairstyle that I've been using recently when I'm in a pinch and I just need to make my hair look presentable. So let's get into it. So let's start. This is my very, very natural hair. It's extremely dry at the minute because it's so cold at the moment in England that it's just frazzled. My hair is pretty naturally straight, but I've had my hair up in a bun today and the ends are just, like I said, absolutely frazzled, and I only got a haircut like a month ago. So for this tutorial, I'm gonna be doing not even curls, I would say, just sort of flicks at the end of your hair and then a bit of a blowout sort of to frame your face. So I'm gonna be using straighteners, whatever brand you want, and then a thick curling iron. This is a Babyliss one. It's like this. I think it's either an inch or an inch and a half, but it sort of depends what you want. So also apologies for the lighting today. It's been raining, it's still really dark in my city, and my apartment doesn't get like any natural light, so this is what we're dealing with. I'm just gonna start with some heat protectant. I'm using a Tresemme one today. So the first step of this is optional. If you have straight hair naturally, then you can miss out this step. But because I have loads of kinks from like the bun I had my hair in, I'm just gonna straighten. I'm just doing the mid sections of my hair because you're gonna get the ends with a curler, and I don't wanna go over the ends too many times because I don't wanna frazzle them more than they're already frazzled by this weather. I would recommend, even if you are in a pinch, trying to just straighten the middle bits of your hair, because this tutorial, it only involves curling the very ends of your hair. So if the top bit of your hair isn't as sleek as the bottom, it is gonna look a bit mismatched. I'm gonna leave the front sections for now because I'm gonna come back and do them a little differently. So that's the hair straightener portion of the video done. I've just gone for a middle part because I feel it looks a bit more classic. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the back and just get a small section. If you're in a rush, you can still do this with like big sections and it will have the same sort of effect. I first did this when I was... Sorry, I'm just waiting for my curler to heat up. In the meantime, the first time I did this was me and my boyfriend had gone away to like a little spa hotel thing, and we were running a bit late for dinner and I didn't want to hold us up, so I just did this like ends of the hair curl, and it actually worked. It looked really nice. I'll put up a picture of it here. I didn't do what I'm going to do in this tutorial, which is like blow out the front. I literally just had my hair exactly like this and I tucked it behind my ears. So with my thicker curling wand, I'm just going to not even fully turn around the hair curler, just like this, because you don't want like a coil or anything. It's literally just like a sort of flick at the ends, and keep it sort of going down like this, and then it comes out like that. Now, I get that it doesn't look that impressive, but when you're in a rush and you just need your hair to like look decent, this is just the best way to do it. It's so quick. Like, this can take you 5 minutes. I'm going through it slower, obviously, because I'm not in a rush and I want to show you guys how to do it. I'm also not bothering with like pinning it or anything. I'm just giving it a bit of a twist because pinning just takes up time, and if you're looking for a quick solution, pins aren't gonna help. So I barely do a full turn, like wrap my hair the full way around. The ends of my hair is right here, you probably can't really see. And then I just let it out. This also would work, I expect, if you ever wanted to like make a ponytail just look more elegant and put together. My ponytails personally always look like trash, so unless I do this, which is just curling the ends slightly, I think it looks pretty timeless. It's not dramatic, it's like very subtle, but it just still makes you look put together. I've also used this when I was running extremely late. Well, I wasn't running late, but I would have been running late if I had stopped to curl my hair. Dinner with my girlfriend. Now, I have like swoopy framing in the front of my hair, so I'm just gonna leave this stuff for later. If you are in a pinch, you can just sort of, what I would do is go to a normal type of hair curling and just do that around the barrel, and then it's sort of a front, or you can pin it back, which is what I do most of the time. So that's one side. I haven't brushed it out, I haven't put anything in it. It's just like that. It just looks a little bit more put together. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see. I'm not pretending that I've like discovered anything crazy here, but this is just a style that has helped me out when I've been in a time crunch. Also, try not to twiddle your hair before you put it in the curling iron, because you want it to be like, you want it to come out pretty much and then just stay. You don't want it to be twisting itself or anything like that. So I'm just gonna pull it out like this, follow it down, and then just one turn of my curlers like this, and then just release it like that. The one benefit of having really thin, straight hair is that this literally takes me like 5 minutes if I need to do it. Although obviously if you have like thick curly hair, this is gonna take a bit longer, but it's still quicker than curling your entire head of hair. Be careful also with the way you're turning. You want the curls to go down and out. Always, okay, also another thing I should have said earlier, all the curls are gonna go out away from your face, just because you want them to all sort of look cohesive. You don't wanna curl upwards because you don't wanna be looking like Miss Hooley. If you're American or not English, you're not gonna know who that is, but I'll put a picture up. You're not going for a Miss Hooley right now. So if you do have short hair, watch out, because the threat of a Miss Hooley is always near. The other thing, because you're only doing like a very small section of hair, you don't really have to hold your hair in the curlers that long, I will warn you, because you're not doing like a full length of hair, so you don't, like the heat doesn't have to get through very much hair. So watch out that you don't burn your ends. So that's all looking pretty cohesive. I'm gonna turn down to just down a bit because I'm gonna be doing my fringe and I get a bit nervous. I say fringe, what am I talking about? I mean this bit. This is the optional bit. You can stop here and just like flick these bits out and down and then leave it and go out. What I'm gonna do just for the purpose of this tutorial is use some curlers just to get those like flowy bangs, just to like finish off the look, and then we'll be done. But obviously you could just finish here and it would be fine. Also remember to hairspray. I'm not gonna lie, this side has turned out a little bit different from this side, but next, okay, I'm gonna move the camera back up. Okay, so now we've done the ends. I'm gonna show you how I did the front. So I'm gonna separate it into 3 different sections. Okay, my hair looks crazy right now, but this is tricky if you've got like layers or framing around your face. But away from my hair, I'm just gonna pull it like that. You don't really need to hold it that long, you just need to get some heat there, then pull it out, and then obviously this is not the finished product. You're gonna straight away put your roller down the hair. Hold on, I'm gonna try and show you, and then just roll it back up without turning it or anything. And that's where you're gonna leave it. If possible, it is better to do the hair curling like before you do your makeup, because then you could leave these to set while you do your makeup. But I, for one, have never been organized enough to do my hair first. So I'm gonna do it again. This is the middle section. I'm not even holding it for like 10 seconds or anything. Barely holding it at all. Right, also, if you're curious where I got these fantastic hair colors from, it was none other than Sainsbury's. So, but for real, these didn't cost very much. You can get them from like Primark, wherever. All right, I'm just gonna do the last bit. Again, curling away from my face. Just get a little bit of heat all the way through the ends. Curl it back a little bit, maybe like 2 seconds, and then pull it out. Boom. And then if you're organized, you would go ahead and do your makeup like this and leave this to set. But since my makeup's already done, I'm just gonna wait 5 minutes and then come back and show you the final product. Okay, so this is the final look. Obviously, if you're doing what I was doing the other day, then it would look more like this, which is quite classic and subtle, but then you can also do the front if you want and add a bit more volume. It's not, I'm not gonna claim this is anything like a blowout, but it did only take a few minutes and it does look vaguely presentable. So either this can be for school or uni or just a night out, generally running late. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I've got some more hair tutorials coming up, so let me know if there's any you want in particular. Otherwise, remember to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!